break it all down. The Vault Studio, the best show in town. Best show in town, best show in town. Lights on, mic check, game time, let's go. Jay George, Scotty running the show. Rock on the mix, keeping it tight. NFL talk every day, every night.
Oh, welcome back to another week of the Vault Studio podcast. Yes, you can hear my voice. I'm finally back. I'm here. I'm joined by Georgie Boy, Scotty, and J.A. How are we, lads?
Guess who's back? Back again. Brocky's back.
It's Brock. Brock's back, George.
Yeah.
Tell a friend.
Yeah.
I missed him.
Tell your friends. Also, I just want to get straight into it.
Ooh.
I got a gift.
Oh,
I was going to get you all a gift from Bali, but I couldn't find anything I really liked for all of you.
Don't lie. You ran out of money.
No, it wasn't that at all.
No, don't lie. I didn't want to buy George something, so we all had to get lumped in with one gift. This is the worst Christmas ever.
Oh,
Scotty's having severe flashbacks to his childhood.
the only person I got a gift for was Scotty. So, Scotty,
Eat a dick.
Wait till you
enjoy
see
your
it.
New Jersey, buddy.
Oh, it's a Luka Lakers jersey.
Get it out.
Well, it's going to go with all the other ones I won't wear, so that's good.
Enjoy them.
Can you wear that Saturday night, please?
That's amazing. Everybody, look at this.
That's
Hey, it feels
Hey,
nice.
I've
too.
got to just quietly. I put $150 on him at $7.50 to win the MVP. So
This
let's
is
go,
hey, this
Luka
is unreal.
Lakers.
I like this.
You can have it,
I want it. I actually want it.
Brock. You're even more dead to me.
Wow.
Good. That's the exact response I wanted.
That's very good for Brock.
That's a good shit jersey, though.
It's actually a really good jersey,
That
actually.
actually feels right.
Yeah, it's a good shit jersey.
Hey,
I'll
Brocky, shout out, bro. As far as troll gifts go, that's right up there.
I paid $10, but I really got my money's worth on it.
Hey,
I
How
practically stole it.
How long did you barter for?
About 2 minutes.
$10.
I started walking away and he went, okay, $10.
It becomes a game, and then when you've had enough and you're just not willing to pay, you just like, all right, and you walk off, and then they instantly go, okay, whatever you said, you can have it for that. You're like, all right, cool. Every time.
What a gross country. Anyway, let's move on, please.
All right, big week of
True words
NFL.
that never been spoken on this podcast.
Hey, I've been called many things over the years, but never a liar.
Hey, and welcome back, Brocky boy. We
Yeah,
missed
welcome
you
back,
last
man.
week.
We missed you. He's
And Brock, what do you think of the new studio?
fourth
Oh,
musketeer.
I love it. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic.
A lot of helmets, unlike other podcasts in this country. Just, we've got a plethora of helmets
Nah,
to
we
look
don't
at.
We don't worry about
we
the
don't worry
bottom
about-
feeders.
We don't worry about what the plebs
If you
are doing.
haven't seen it, do check the YouTube feed and have a look at
100%,
it.
man.
It is-
Get on the Spotify. You'll see it on all our TikToks and Reels.
We may not be professional, but we look professional now.
We do. It's
What do you
absolutely, there's a bit more to go.
We're very professional, mate. We're,
No,
we're
we-
sawing like eagles.
We
here.
are.
We don't look it. That's what he said. We don't look professional.
No,
Don't touch
we're,
it.
No, we do look professional. We're not.
we're not professional.
No, HR departments would not survive in our studio or our group chat.
A lot of departments. Actually,
George is our HR. Thank you.
George is
That's
HR.
He's our
Yeah,
HR rep.
I'm HR.
Yeah, you're the worst HR. rep in the
Standover
world.
tactics like the bloody
That's
union.
And the suggestion box is the rubbish bin. You put your stickers in the rubbish bin.
And you know what? Just like the union, the right ethnicity as well.
You cut out the middleman, straight to the rubbish bin, and any problems we sort it out at the front. That's it.
Very good, very good. All
Right,
right,
let's go. Let's
get to
go.
NFL podcast. I just wanted to have a quick chat about Matthew Stafford
Oh, yeah.
because this is apparently he trained the day before their preseason game,
Yeah.
and then the next day couldn't play. He was meant to play the first two series.
This is coming off an epidermal too.
Yeah, he had an epidural. which
Epidural,
you should
yeah.
know because you've seen childbirth before.
Yeah, that's an experience I'm not going back to.
I've seen it twice. It doesn't get better the second time.
I think he's wiped it
I
from,
promise you.
he's wiped it from his mind.
It's incredible, but it doesn't
I
get
think
better.
abuse, I have never copped abuse more than what I did for that 12 and a half hour period, I can tell you.
I don't want to get off topics, but how bad are the chairs?
Oh.
Can you just get us a better cuck chair?
Yeah. Yeah, like your one.
Yeah, I've got a great cuck chair.
Expert.
Comfortable.
All right.
Expert.
Fit
level.
for people. Yeah, Matthew Stafford's injury though.
It's got a light.
He's been having saddle.
It's got a book light.
He's been having epidurals and trained once and then couldn't go the next day.
Yeah.
I think this is becoming more concerning because at 36 years old or whatever he is, if he's having this at the start of the season, one, it means two things. He's going to be unavailable for certain games because he's not healthy, or he's not going to be able to train and only play games, which won't make him better. Like, he'll be okay still, but it won't make him.
It's
the
the
same
timing
player.
of the offense and all that.
Yeah, it'll hurt them a little bit, especially early in the season.
I don't know. They've still got 3 weeks to get it right. Bad backs sort of, if you rest them enough, can sort of come good. I think that they'll be okay, but they're in a dangerous spot.
Backs are tricky though. They can linger. They can like you just don't know. I was saying before off air that it could end up being like the CMC thing. Oh yeah, he's going to be right next week, and then he's in Germany getting stem cells.
Yeah.
Like
He
you
could
just
cough
don't know.
bad and do his back.
Yeah, well that's
That's what I'm
legitimately
looking
a
at
thing, bro.
I
That's
think
actually
he's
really
on
accurate.
ice until he's like
Yeah.
110%. I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I think letting him throw 300 footballs at practice was probably not the right move.
Well,
But again,
it's one of
you've got
those-
to test it at some point.
But backs are one of those things. Once you warm up, everything feels fine, and then you stop.
And then it's
you
the next
stop
day.
moving. Yeah, that's right, and it seizes up. But
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that can come and go too. Like he could
That's
be
right.
good for a month, and then one day he might sit down on the toilet and might not be able to get up.
and
like-
also, it just takes one bone crushing hit from 150 kilo, DT, and then that's the
It's
Rams
just
season
ominous.
over.
It's just watch this space at the moment. But the fact that, last week we talked about McVay snapping back at a reporter a couple of days
Yeah.
after it. And then
Mm.
when there's smoke, there's fire. And there's a little bit of smoke billowing in LA because I'm not getting behind Jimmy Garoppolo or Stetson Bennett.
There's definitely
They're
things
not the same team.
bubbling under the surface. I
Oh,
agree with you.
there's more smoke now than what there was in the wildfires. I reckon
Mm.
Yeah, it's
this
yeah.
is
Yeah, it's smoky out there now.
Yeah.
Shout out to
So-
LA Fire Department.
So very good from you. All right, let's talk Eagles. Landon Dickerson,
Ooh.
who's a very, very, very good guard, one of the best guards in football. At one point, they thought he'd tore his Achilles and done his knee at
And
the
his
same
ACL,
time.
Yeah.
Turns out it's just a sprain. I think Howie went in and prayed to the football gods and sacrificed a couple of
Yeah, he
goats
did
and a
some
third string
prayed-
left guard.
prayed to
And,
the
Did some
football
black
gods.
magic.
yeah,
Howie has the devil on speed dial with all
I'm-
the shit that he's
I
he's
reckon-
given up.
I reckon Howie's got some. He's making some deals.
You think he's sacrificed a few virgins to
He-
get
He's
to where he is?
sacrificed,
he's very-
sacrificed his kids at this point.
He's very much Keanu Reeves in The Devil's Advocate.
Yeah.
Old Al Pacino's in the room being like, come on, buddy, let's
Make
do
a
this.
deal, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely
So
making some deals.
he's had to have a little procedure just to clean out a little bit of meniscus. Apparently,
Should be fine for week one.
he'll be right for week one. But yeah, that was
Definitely
pretty
dodged a
scary
huge
because
scare.
he's as you said, he's an elite guard. He's also very important for our O line, the way that everything like plays out, especially like supporting Jurgens, who's still learning the position. It was I might have dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, he's super important. I think we've talked about this before, that offensive linemen, elite offensive linemen, are very hard to find. It's one of the everyone is searching for them.
Yep.
So if you were to lose one for a season, it's heartbreaking. So
I would say it's right up there with quarterbacks.
yeah, 100%.
Right, they're almost at par.
100%.
Yeah.
And then just to roll into our next topic, which unfortunately is a terrible injury, and that's Rayshawn Slater.
Yeah, this was
who
bad.
In training, Tory's MCL, I think it was.
No, I
thought
think
it
it
was
was his
ACL.
I think it was his
ACL.
ACL.
I thought it was
yeah.
ACL.
So he's out. He will be out for the season. Just after getting his big contract, it's really unfortunate for the Steelers because they were absolutely relying. Chargers, sorry. I don't know why I said Steelers. They were absolutely relying on him this season.
Yeah, especially because they really want to get that run game going as well.
Mhm.
That's going to be a big dent in that.
So now they're moving Joe Alt from right tackle to left tackle for the season, which might end up being like great for Joe Alt's progression. But I'm tipping they're not planning on having the fact that they've just signed Rayshawn Slater to a 5-year deal at left tackle tells you that that Joe Alt's not moving to left tackle anytime
Well,
soon.
no, because they've already got a high-end left tackle,
Yeah.
and they want to have Alt playing right tackle because then they can have a high-end right tackle.
It's also difficult making the transition from
yeah, no
left tackle
doubt,
to
it's
right.
extremely difficult.
Like
My opinion on this is I actually think it's crazy moving Joe Alt. I think this now hurts two positions. Yes, your left tackle positions hurt. I think you're better off leaving Joe Alt at right tackle, unless he's like super good and you've got a better backup right tackle. Like
well, that's what I was going to say. Who's going to be what are they going to do? Put Becton at right tackle?
I'm tipping.
I hope
No,
not.
I think Becton
He can't be
play
a tackle
He
anymore.
can't play tackle anymore. The history tells us he can't.
he was
play.
almost out of the league playing tackle.
Yeah, like,
you got
he
to
can't
revive
play.
him playing
I'm
guard.
saying, like, what are they? They're going to have to sign somebody.
So,
or
no,
who's
they'll-
their backup?
I'm tipping what they've done is gone, well, who's a better backup, our left or right tackle?
Yeah,
Or what most
Or-
teams have is a swing tackle
Yeah,
who can play both as a backup. They've gone, all right, where's he better playing? I don't know who it is, but where's he better playing, left tackle or right tackle?
they've probably
He's a better right tackle. He's more comfortable there. Okay, Joel goes to left
Yeah,
tackle
yeah.
because
They-
he's going to be an all-pro left tackle.
they've probably weighed up and gone, well, Joe Alt might be 85% of the left tackle as he would be the right tackle.
Yeah.
So we'll just protect the blind side and then just get the
I have a feeling Joel can just like he's got a bit of the Zach Martins about him. Like, remember when Zach Martin used to move to right tackle
Yeah,
and
just
left
play
tackle
really
and,
well.
just play left guard, just be like, oh, we're moving you here. And it just was the same. I think Joel's in that echelon.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not worried about
Yeah.
Alt. I'm just worried about what they're going to do on
It
that
hurts
right
them
side. It does hurt.
because they are not an overly talented offense.
Hmm.
So
Terry Pipkins the third is listed as the right tackle.
I believe he's actually a next Steeler, if I'm correct. But anyway, so he'll play right tackle.
And the injury, just clarifying, it was patellar tendon.
Oh, okay.
So is that season definitely done? Like
Definitely.
not even
I think they're
playoffs?
actually worse than an ACL. I think
Yeah,
it's like a
right.
longer rehab period than an ACL.
Not good. Definitely not good for them. Let's see how it plays out over the Chargers on offense couldn't afford to lose any talent, and they've lost essentially their best player on offense. I think Rashawn Slater is their best player.
Probably.
Oh, Herbert.
After Herbert, he's definitely their best player. And they've got who's the running back they got?
Najee
Slater's
Harris.
a better tackle than
Fetty Wap.
than Herbert's a quarterback.
what did Rocky say?
But he likes that one.
That was very good.
What did you say?
Najee Harris, Fetty Wap.
Oh wow!
Yeah. He got one eye.
Fun fact: Najee Harris has played 4 seasons, had 4,000-yard seasons.
Kamara.
Alvin Kamara has never had 1,000 yards rushing season,
Yeah,
which
that
I
was
found
that was crazy when you said that.
wild today. Anyway, let's move on. Let's talk. I just want to have a quick chat about Travis Hunter.
Oh yeah,
Not about, like I said, there's people criticizing for how he played. He missed a couple of tackles. That's pretty natural for a young corner in the NFL. But the fact that I think the Jags are really committing to this this two-way player.
Yeah.
I think he's going to play both, and I think we're going to really see if someone can do it.
I think the preseason's the time to test and just throw him out and get as many reps as you can and get as much exposure as you can, so you can decide. But I don't see there being a 50-50 split. I'd say it'd be like a 75-25.
Yes, I think so too. If he's really, really good at corner and if he's really good at both, I think the smart move is to play him on offense full time.
Yeah.
And then use him defensively in key moments and big moments, that sort of thing. Have packages for him defensively, which is hard because I think it's hard to get in the game defensively.
See, I think it should be the other way around.
Do you think? Oh, it's
But
easier
they've
to
got
do
no
it the other
talent
way?
on. They got no talent. Like
Well,
they've got
Brian Thomas.
yeah, and then what? It
Yeah,
drops
they
off to
They don't have
nothing.
Christian Kirk anymore.
No Evan Ingram. They've got
No.
Yeah,
nothing.
like I get what you're saying, but also the roster is more than just a wide receiver. Like
they've already got a
if he's
stacked
going to be an elite,
defense.
if he's going to be an elite corner, then put him with the elite defense then, and make the defense solid. You can find a receiver next year in the draft.
Yeah, make the
Yeah.
defense. Yeah,
That's
I don't know.
what
why
I'm
he
saying. Personally, I think it's much harder to find an elite corner than it is an elite receiver.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
And I think maybe that's what they'll do. Maybe they'll start
That's
him
what I'd be doing
defensively
straight
and then
away.
play him as like a slot receiver
Yeah.
in certain packages.
And just throw him in on
offense.
package, put him in on third down and slot, and just whatever
Yeah.
happens, man. Fine.
Yeah, he had 2 catches. He looked very natural as a receiver, which obviously he is.
The
Genuine
guy's a freak
Obviously,
athlete, man.
yeah.
He's going to be natural doing anything. Doesn't matter what he's doing.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. It was just, again, another watch this. We'll see how it goes. He probably will play. I think a lot of starters will play preseason game 2.
Yeah,
And then
usually.
game 3, if you're expecting to see a starter, you're crazy.
It's just guys fighting for the roster spot.
Game 3 will be 35 guys or 40 guys fighting for 3 roster spots. That's
Yeah.
essentially what it is.
pretty accurate, actually.
It's pretty grim, but that's just, and not only on their team, but fighting for roster spots
Yes.
for other teams too.
To showcase.
Last one of the preseason, Shador Sanders. In his words, shut up the haters in his first preseason game
He
against
didn't
third
say that.
strings.
He didn't say that. That's bullshit. He
He's-
didn't say that.
He said a lot of things.
He did not say that, though.
I thought Shador Sanders looked very good against third stringers, and I think that's a good sign that he looked like he was a much better player than the guys that were on the field with him at that point.
Also,
And then within a day, I was sick of him already.
well,
Again.
that's the media's fault. That's not
No, it's his fault too.
Shador's fault.
It's his fault too. He could shut up. He doesn't have to always talk.
Yeah, that's very true.
He's allowed to just say to do one interview and then walk away. He doesn't have to hang around, and he doesn't
What
have
other
to.
third string quarterbacks are doing interviews?
He doesn't have to approach a media guy
because of his fucking last name, Scott. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's like there's a reason why.
What do you mean? That's the reason.
It's coverage, right?
But
Media
then don't
love
get
content.
upset when people write shit about you.
Yeah, because he told a media. The thing was, like, after the game, he met a media guy in the tunnel, and I think it was a bit tongue in cheek because he did have a laugh afterwards.
You saw it.
but
They were having a laugh.
having a laugh,
and
but
then
he
they had
said,
a joke and a hug afterwards as
Yeah,
well.
you got to start writing positive stuff about me.
He said, I hope you're going to start writing some more positive
Yeah.
things about me.
Which I didn't hate that part. It was more just
The other
after
stuff,
it. It just
yeah.
doesn't stop. And again, it's not all his fault, but again, we don't have these conversations about any other third string players.
Yeah, but they're not. Their last name's not fucking Sanders, man.
No,
cares?
there's a
What
reason.
do you mean? Who cares? Of course, everyone
But he
cares.
fuels that fire, though.
Of course he does because he's promoting his brand, bro. That's what you know. That's what you guys are
Be
missing.
legendary.
No.
At the end of
it's
the day,
just-
like it's gone. This is the new age now, whether we like it or not. I personally don't like it.
Well, I'm
but what
happy.
saying-
I'm happy being an old man.
Well, this is a new age. All players, they're
No,
not,
they don't,
they're
though.
yeah, they do. They're all promoting their own brand.
Who? Give me
Who else
give me
is
two
doing
other
what Sanders
examples.
is doing?
Give me two other examples of young players that are promoting themselves over
Hunter's
the
not.
team.
Travis Hunter's not, and he's came from an almost exact situation as Sanders, except his
His
last
dad's
name's different.
stepson, pretty much.
Yeah,
Was his father a top 5 ever at a position like Sanders was?
Pretty sure he's in jail.
no, but
McCaffrey's
That's
dad-
a fact.
no, he actually is. He's,
Okay.
McCaffrey's
Still
dad
a little
played in the
bit of a
NFL.
snipe.
Yeah,
Didn't
but-
hear a word about it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, his Prime's son. What are you guys expecting? You remember what Prime was like when he was playing?
Yeah, but Prime was a top
but
5
just,
player.
Just because it's what we're expecting doesn't mean that we can't say it's wrong. The way he's
I'm-
carrying on is not right.
And it's not
It's-
just after
I'm not saying
this
I agree
game.
with it. I'm just saying it's to be expected.
It's
Yeah.
not just this game, it's the entire body of work. It's the last 6 months. He has not done one thing and taken the high road.
It's walking into the game with
doesn't-
your entourage
but-
in tow,
but-
playing your
Oh,
own music.
yeah,
But
walking
these
into the
Gen
game.
Z guys don't do that.
Who
bro.
else is
they
doing
don't
it?
take the high road.
Who else? Everyone else is.
He's part of that internet generation. None of them do that.
Did you
shit.
hear anything about Dart?
No.
Okay, so there's one.
Just saying that he's a part of that generation. No other player in the league is doing what he's doing.
Yeah, but no one else has that.
And I
has
think
that
I think it's
prime
going to end.
mentality like what he does. That's
but
the
it's-
point
Well, yeah,
I'm
but he's a
Just-
fifth
just-
round pick. The first round pick.
Again,
is not doing this.
I'm not defending it. I'm not saying that it's a good thing. I don't agree with any of it, but I'm saying this is what's going to be happening. This is now what is to be expected.
My thing
so
with
either get used to it or like it or lump
We're
it.
actually
That's
part
it.
of the problem because we're talking about it.
my
I mean,
last
I
thing
guess
with
so.
Shador was he had a fine game. The 2 touchdown passes are actually very good passes.
Mm.
They were actually very good throws. One hard on the sideline. He put it in a bucket and he threaded the needle between 2 defenders when the
He played
receiver
quite well.
was coming back.
He is good
The
enough
rest-
to play in the NFL.
The rest of the throws were sort of dump offs to running backs. And Dart was the same. He had a really good touchdown throw.
Yep.
The rest of his throws were dump offs to running
He's-
backs, and it was a lot of yak.
His first start, he looked good. Considering he's had the least amount of snaps in training camp.
Actually, he's had all his snaps with the third stringers. They're his people.
Yeah, but like overall, total amount of snaps. He's had the least. He's had the He's had the least.
He knows the third stringers more than anyone else. in
You
the
can say
Browns.
what you want, but he'll be starting very soon.
I was going to say the same thing.
You can say what you want about
Cool.
him, but
He
And
will
then the
start
Browns will be
football
drafting their guy next year.
He will be
with the number
starting
one
football
overall.
next year.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
He's the second best quarterback on that roster behind Flacco.
You haven't seen Gabriel, and they've got a pro ball.
Gabriel can't he can't perform. Like he can't work out the playbook. He can't see over an offensive line. There's nothing but criticism from him in training.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
there's also like other things to saying that he's throwing all these dimes. And
Yeah, you're right. There's always going to be multiple things. But
Yeah.
and the reports are about Sanders as well, is that he hasn't performed very well. The reports are out of Brown's training camp is that neither of them are ready to be starting quarterbacks.
Right.
But then Shador goes out and does what he did, and you're like, well, there's signs that he can be.
You can't say that he looked comfortable.
He looks extremely comfortable.
He looked like
Extremely
he had a good grasp of the offense. He could, like you said, he could make those layered throws. Like that's not easy to do.
Let's say this week, he'll probably throw 4 picks this week. And,
Yeah.
But let's see how it
let's
turns
name
out.
against the starters.
Yeah, I'd say. Well, that's a big jump. So we'll see how it goes. I think he'll play
Yes.
some more minutes.
It is a big jump, and
Because Flacco won't
that's
play
why he shouldn't be running his mouth.
No.
But I don't think he ran his mouth. He just said, "I hope you're going to write some more positive things about me." I think that's running his mouth.
There
Not
was
that-
a lot more. There was a lot more.
Yeah,
He also ended one of his interviews with the NFL Network saying, "I'm playing for the people who don't have a voice."
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
What does that mean?
Exactly.
So he just needs to disconnect his brain from his mouth for about 6 weeks.
Yeah,
Minimum.
which I'm tipping a lot of people said about Dion when he was drafted,
Yeah.
but unfortunately,
But Dion
for Shador,
walks the walk.
Dion was so fucking good that it didn't matter. what he said.
Dion was also the guy that he said, "You're not going to pay me enough. I'll go play baseball. Fuck you."
Yeah,
Then baseball. I'm going to go play football.
Anyway, we're going to spend a
Yeah,
lot more
let's
time on
move
Shador.
on.
I'm sick of
because
it.
we have got the mailbag of all mailbags.
Oh, I'm excited.
Put a post out this morning for some questions.
And they've come in.
Oh
droves.
boy, the questions have come in.
Some people have been waiting to fire back it out.
Yeah, I feel like some of them came with a bit of hatred in their heart,
Oh, good.
and I respected it. And
We welcome it.
Yeah,
we do. Now I'll start with a long-time listener, T-Bone Malone.
Shout out to
Shout
you.
out.
Always
T-Bone.
comments on always comments on TikTok and
He did a
Instagram.
beautiful little comment on Facebook saying that or was it TikTok?
Maybe TikTok.
He grows to like me, and then he remembers
you're
that
an
I'm an
Eagles
Eagles fan. So
Yeah.
T-Bone, I'm sorry, man.
Hey, we're all in the same boat.
I'm as
T-Bone.
God.
We
made
actually
me. I'm
have to
sorry.
see him
You
for
are
a
as
few
God.
more hours a week too.
You know what? And I'll still happily sit
Enjoy
here.
your 1 minute, T-Bone.
And I'll be still sitting here till 1 a.m. talking shit.
Yeah.
All right. So
Time
his
flies.
question was
Lay it on me, T-Bone.
more of a statement than a question.
All right.
Bryce Young touchdown drive was nice to see. I'm with George, hesitant to buy in after a short stretch of good games, but signs are pointing up.
Yep.
That's pretty accurate. Yeah.
I think I
Emphasis
messaged
on the short.
Sure, yeah. I think I messaged you guys when that game was going. I watched that first drive live and actually said, he looks sharp. Like, if you would watch him from the start of last season and watch him now, you would swear
Two different guys.
they're not the same person.
Yep.
So, as I said,
Ted McMillan looked good too.
yeah, Ted McMillan, he's certainly a good athlete.
Yeah.
Apparently, they've been at training with Ted McMillan. They've been making him play on JC Horn all the time.
Good. Iron
Fantastic.
sharpens iron.
And telling JC Horn that he can hold him and telling the camp refs not to call it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he's being like, oh, he's holding me. The rest will be like, I don't say nothing, man.
Yep.
To teach him how to fight through it all.
That's
Because he's going to be a big physical receiver.
You got to learn.
So he's not going to outrun everyone in the NFL. Probably very little people in the NFL at corner. So they're teaching him to be
Not to
tough.
bring it to the Eagles too much, but same thing with Quinyon Mitchell and AJ Brown, because obviously Fangio wants to basically put Quinyon on the number one receiver every week, like this year. That's the male. So it's like it's just you and AJ Brown, just follow him around.
Yeah,
and
it's good.
It's just you go and see about AJ Brown. Just
The more
I agree. Iron sharpens iron.
the more I think about Panthers, the more I don't know. I don't want him to break my heart, but I feel like it's coming. And we've got another question coming out at the Panthers later, so we'll hold that for more there.
For the record, I'm the first one to shit on him for being too small. If he comes out and plays well, I'll be the first one to congratulate him.
It's one thing I do respect about you. If you have a call and it's wrong, you eat it every time.
I'll eat it.
I won't. I'm dying on heels.
Nah, Scotty dies on heels. And again,
dying on heels.
funnily enough, what I respect the most about him is the hill he will die. When people say Jay is a piece of shit, he's like, fuck no, it's my package. Get you back off.
I'm like, damn right he is.
But he's my
Fight me
piece
though.
of shit.
Yeah.
I want to see everyone do well, but I just don't see it.
I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. He looks like a different dude though, Bryce.
You're starting to see it now.
There's definitely a maturation. There's no doubt about it, but it doesn't change the fact that he's 5 foot
Good
10.
word.
Yeah. We'll
Thanks,
see how it plays out. The season
Brock's
goes
currently Googling it.
on. The next one. The next one
Can
is
you put
from,
it up on the big screen so we can all see? Sorry.
Let's not talk about the TV. We're having some issues with our screen that's normally up. It's throwing us all off. The next one's from Horsey.
Oh, here we go. I've got a brace for this.
Just strap yourselves in. It's going to be a bit of a monologue.
Before he says anything here, I just want to say, shout out to the Big Horse. I love you. Horse.
I can't wait to see him Saturday night. That's it.
No, I love him either way.
That's the main reason why I'm coming, to be honest. So it hurt my feelings now. Let's go.
Okay, from Horsey. Before I get to my question, let's address the sideline violations here. George,
Here we go.
those shorts aren't clothing. They're a cry for help. One wrong step and this podcast's going straight to OnlyFans.
Hey man, I'll just give the people what they want. You know.
Brock, good to see you standing tall in your new role for a 12-year-old. I've seen taller stacks of pancakes.
Probably ate them too.
For the record, for people that don't know Horse is like 6'3" and shoulders like a bundle.
He's huge. He's huge. Scotty, mate, your neck. It's gone missing.
Yeah.
It's gone missing so long. It's about to be on a milk carton.
That's very true.
And then cue your last because this is the most brutal one. And I almost moved it to the start to try and take the heat off. And JA, that hairline isn't receding anymore. It's relocating. At this point, it's somewhere in the NFC North.
Oh wow.
Hey, that's the NFC North that Brock has as one of the 5 best divisions.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Yeah, it is.
The top 5 or top 4.
Top 2 at least.
Horsey just chose violence.
He's,
today, didn't he?
he's a man. He said, right, now that I've been uninvited from the Christmas party, here's the actual question. Rank your top 3 NFL uniforms.
Oh, I actually really like this.
Good
Such a
question.
good question. Can I just say one of my favorites and call me a homer? This is about the
Don't.
only thing I'm homer about the Cowboys for.
Don't.
Their all blue jersey with the white star and white numbers is unreal. With the blue helmet, all blue. It's awesome.
I want to go
One of my
Texans. I really like the Texans.
Just the standard Texans.
Yeah, just the navy with the
Yeah.
red and the white.
Yeah, it's cool.
Um,
I do like a standard Bucks too.
Detroit.
Yeah, I think
The powder blue and the silver.
Detroit's really good.
Can I be a homer and say the Kelly Green Philly?
I like the Kelly Green. I
like the
like
Kelly
the
Green.
Kelly Green.
Oh, we go on alternatives as well.
Yeah, any jersey. Like I think the Kelly Green
Oh.
Eagles with the old logo.
Yeah, the old
bird,
logo. Yeah,
Mate,
That's a
they're
cool.
unreal.
That's a cool
They're
uniform.
Cool jerseys.
I didn't know we can go alternatives.
I've got one more. Miami Dolphins.
Oh yeah,
The teal or whatever
Yeah.
you want to call
Yeah.
it. Just
Yeah,
the
that's-
traditional Dolphins is really, really cool.
Can't go
Can I go
past
the
Chargers-
Bumblebee
Chargers powder
Pittsburgh
blue.
Steelers?
You can if you want.
I've got another traditional.
What do you got, Big Dog?
Just the Raiders. The black and
Oh,
silver.
traditional
Oh, yeah.
Raiders I like.
Black and silver.
Real 1960s
Crisp.
lunch pail to work sort of operation.
Sort of like Ice Cube walking down the street wearing
They're
it.
all sort of the same, really. If you really start thinking
Well-
about the uniforms, they're all real basic.
Do you know Colts and Cowboys uniform is essentially
The
identical?
all red
except for
Bills
the
one is
logo?
pretty sweet
But
too.
then-
The red Bills I really like too.
Yeah,
That's
the Red
pretty sweet.
Bills.
Do you guys like the alternate Denver Broncos, the orange?
I don't hate them, actually.
I
They're
actually
pretty
really
good.
like
And
Yeah.
another sweet alternate is the creamsicle Bucks. I don't
Oh.
mind that either.
Or the all white Bengals is pretty good too.
Oh yeah, all white Bengals is nice. Creamsicle Bucks is cool, man. It's like that.
They're bringing that back
creamy
against
soda
Seattle.
color.
Oh yes, yeah.
Seattle-
There's so many good ones.
Seattle and Tampa Bay are both were inaugural at the same time, so it's their 50th year anniversary. And Seattle doing their throwback, and Tampa Bay doing their throwback
The
at the
old
same
school
game.
Seattle
Nice.
one is
That's
so
cool.
Yeah,
good. It's so
yeah, the
good.
80s.
It's
Seattle's
like real
pretty cool.
Brian Bosworth vibe.
Yeah, Brian Bosworth is a man.
yeah. No, there's some
Shout
good
out the
ones.
boss.
All right, that's some good jerseys. Brock, you have any jerseys you want to throw in?
Don't say Ravens.
Nah, the Ravens gold pants. If you know, you know. They're terrible. They're
You know what,
fucking
Brock?
Terrible.
When
I've
you,
no idea what you're talking about.
whenever you give Brock a question, you know, it's like the meme where it's like you hop into an Uber and it's like, don't say, how's your night going? Don't say, how's your night going? Don't say,
No.
how's your night going? And then Brock goes, yeah, it's the Ravens.
Ravens are cool.
Busy-
They're a good team.
Busy night, mate?
Yeah. Ravens are got an elusive running back.
Yeah. Fuck taxis, right? Fuck taxis.
It's his first week back, man.
You got
Come on,
any
give him a
mints?
break.
Oh, we've got like 3 weeks to catch up here.
All right.
Next
I'm
one.
gonna-
I told you the
That was a ripper
Hey,
question.
hey.
I love that.
Shout out the horse.
Shout out
Yeah.
to the horse, man. Love you, horsey.
Yeah,
Thank
anyone
you.
wants any graphics design, go somewhere else apart from 1-4.
Yeah, excuse
We
me.
are full.
Excuse
We
me
are
as
full.
I just lower my headphones across my
He's
hair.
He's gonna,
Fucking absolute
next week he's going to rock up with LeBron with a headband.
You know what? I was in the shower tonight shaving my face, and I was like, I'll show horse. I was about to shave my head. And I was like, no, then he wins.
next week,
No one's
next week, Dr. Phil.
no one's winning. Please do that.
I'm not far off it. All right. Next question is DJ, our good man DJ.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
I mean, today's his was a serious one. I'm flat on it.
So no Daryl, DJ.
DJ.
All right, cool.
DJ, he hadn't had his bottle of wine yet
No
tonight.
Daryl.
Shout out DJ, another one we'll be seeing Saturday night.
A
Can't wait.
Giants defensive front in the top 3 in the league right now.
Yes, absolutely.
I think they're probably one.
Just did anyone see the absolute beatdown Abdul Carter did on Dawkins?
Yeah,
As a top tier starting tackle.
Abdul Carter's so good.
Yeah. So
And I don't think they're getting rid of Thibodeau either.
Thibodeau, no.
I think he's actually ramped his game up.
Yeah.
Contract season.
Yep.
We spoke about that. in
Yeah,
the
I think he's
previews.
ramped his game up. And then,
imagine a D line when Brian Burns is your third guy.
so Brian Burns, Thibodeau, Abdul Carter, and then Dexter Lawrence.
Dexter Lawrence
So
is obviously
they're-
number one, and then you go Carter, then Burns.
Yeah. So
Jesus.
their like pass rushing package will have one of those ends go inside, and they've said they'll all do it. They'll just rotate them around and
Yeah.
move them around.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
definitely a top 3 defensive front in the
I
NFL.
would
It's the
say-
one thing that scares me as a Cowboys fan playing the Giants is that front. It's about the only thing.
Broncos have a very elite D line.
Not as much top names though.
No, but just in general production and just guys. Philly's got a good one.
Yeah.
Seattle's got a good D line.
With Lawrence now,
Yeah.
they've added some guys.
yeah,
I think
they're-
Giants
they're
are certainly in the conversation.
Right, they're by far in the top 5. Yeah.
His follow-up question was: G-Men a shot now for the division?
No.
As in to win the division.
I'm assuming that's what he meant.
Or have they been
You can only
shot
assume-
out of the division?
Yeah, you're saying they've been shot to a new division? Is that
Yeah.
As I
The
said,
G-Men
nothing
couldn't even
would-
get 4 wins in the NFC South.
Would there be-
That's when Daryl took over.
would there be anything?
That's very accurate.
Would there be
Brock.
anything more shocking than the Giants winning the division this year? I
Yes,
think that'd be one of the
actually.
most shocking things. I think that would
That'd
be.
be right up there.
I think that'd be the most.
I
Because
don't want
they
to
play.
say.
They've got the hardest record with the Cowboys as well. They play 11 playoff teams from last
Yeah.
year, just not in a row, but they play them all still.
I don't want to say
Horrible,
impossible because that's a very strong word, but
If we'd said this about Washington last year, we probably would have said a similar thing.
true. But
You know, if Jackson, is there a world where Jackson Dart has a Jaden Daniels sort of season?
I don't know that Dart will be starting this year.
No, I think they'll roll Russell Wilson for most of the year.
I would say for at least 8 to 9 weeks. I was saying 6, but now that I've had a good look at their schedule, I would say 8 to 9 weeks minimum. You're going to see Winston and Russell,
and then they'll be sucking it up, and Dable will throw Dart in, and you'll get that like new quarterback refreshment. And then he'll be like, "Hey, look what I did with Dart. You got to let me stay with Dart."
He'll be trying to hold him off as much as he can.
100%.
Oh, it's just that the run this year is just brutal.
Yeah, it is tough. So I don't think they'll win the division.
I think for you got to temper expectations and set some realistic goals. Maybe
just be happy if you win 5 games.
That's good enough.
All right, next question is our boy Tristan Jones Duggan.
Shout out, Tristan.
He said, "We're all NFC here. Miss you, Brocky. Which AFC team would you go on record saying you're a fan of?"
Oh, Bills for sure, no doubt.
I think
I've always loved the Broncos. Actually, but the Bills.
I'm right or die Chargers, man.
You like the Chargers?
Yeah, that's very true.
I think my soft spot in the AFC is probably the Chiefs. I just think, they've had a hard run the last few years. They've been let down a lot. They're the one team that you're always like, things never go their way.
Yeah. They are hard done by. Yeah.
That makes me just a massive fan of them.
They're just a good quarterback.
40-6, never forget.
They're just a good quarterback and coach away, I reckon.
No, I think I'd say Denver. I really do like Denver.
Yeah.
I think they're really fun. I've liked them for a long time. I loved them when they had Peyton Manning. They've given me a lot of joy. They had obviously had Demarcus Lawrence.
Yeah, Demarcus Lawrence.
Demarcus Ware, sorry,
Yeah,
after there. So that made me have a soft spot for him. They won a Super Bowl there, which he was never getting the Cowboys. So
True.
And
happy for
Miller
him.
and all of that.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I've always
Denver
liked Denver and the Bills. Yeah,
Yeah, Bills
Even-
this year. Bills this year. I'm all Bills.
pre Josh Allen, just I don't know, something about the Bills.
Yeah, they were just losers for so
Can
long.
I give my NFC
that's
team?
right. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you can give the NFC team. That's a good.
Yeah,
idea,
give
bro.
us the Aaron.
It's either the Lions or the Cowboys. I like Jerry Jones. I like how he operates. I just like how he operates.
I love how he operates as a Philly fan.
I love him.
He's
so
a soap
good.
opera. I love it.
I'd love to go to one of
Yay.
his parties.
Did you see that through the week, the soap opera talk? Did you see that? What the fuck, man?
It's something else. It's a new thing every week. If someone had told me being a Cowboys fan was this exhausting, I would have never selected them. Fuck you, Julius Jones. I'm right off you. All right, we've got a next question from Sir Fane, which is Hayden, or Corpsey as we know him from the football days. Panthers, which side of the ball do you have more faith in to stay competitive for the division?
Probably
Defense.
Probably the defense.
I'm going to go offense because I'm ready to be hurt, but I really think Bryce Young.
You're ready to get hurt again?
I'm ready to get hurt again, but I really think Bryce Young's.
He downloaded Hinge. He's ready to get hurt again.
Bryce Young is my hinge. He's
Yeah.
my 36 and single hinge. I'm ready to watch him hurt me if he sucks, and I'm prepared for it. I think he's going to be really good. So I think they're offensive.
I think
I like Ted McMillan as well, which took
obviously we don't have the big board, but I think they're pretty solid on defense, aren't they?
Yeah,
some good players. Yeah.
yeah. Underrated guys. Sort of the same vein as the Broncos, where they're not household names, but they're just really, really good players that are ascending. So, yeah. The only thing for me for the Panthers, although statistically the O-line wasn't terrible, it's sort of a little bit patchworky.
Yeah, they got good tackles. Like Moten and Aquano were very good.
Yeah,
tackles,
yeah.
which helps. It always
And like
helps when you're
Lewis
on
is
both
one of
ends.
the guards. Like he's just a mauler. He's probably like a mid-range.
Lewis
guard.
is the old Saddle guy, isn't it? The first round pick.
No, I don't think Seattle. He's a Giants pick. I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
But I think
they're okay. Yeah.
I think defensively is probably like I think if they're going to win the division, the defense is going to have to be very good.
Yeah.
Because they're going to need to give Bryce Young that offense some opportunity to get going. Because I think they're going to struggle to start with. They'll need some time.
Yeah.
Some young guys.
I really rate Canales as well as a coach.
yeah,
He's
I'm
actually
enjoying him. Yeah.
He's done a lot of wherever he's been really good and innovative. So year 2, I'm sort of hoping to see some big things there.
Yep. All right. Next question is from Harbitch Datch.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know what Harbitch. I don't know. Harbitch Datch.
Shout out, bro. Thanks for the
Yeah,
question.
shout out. Thank you. I've never seen him before. Awesome. This is what we absolutely love. So thanks for the question.
I flat out love this.
Can any team score more than 15 points against the Denver defense?
Oh, yeah, the Chiefs will.
Like there'll be teams that score more than 15 points, but that Denver defenses are very hard to predict because they fluctuate so much year to year. But if I was going to right now, gun to my head, have to pick the best defense in football, I'd be picking the Denver.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think there'd be anyone else that really challenged that decision, to be honest.
Ravens will be up there. Ravens will be good, especially that secondary will be fucking good.
That's a good
Well,
secondary with Drew Alexander.
Yeah, they'll be good.
Lions
In
if
the
healthy.
AFC.
Lions if healthy with Aiden Hutchinson. I think that'll be good.
Lions will be good.
Eagles obviously coming off a pretty strong finish of the year for the defense.
Yeah, I think Denver will be.
I think
They had those good pickups too. They had what's his name?
Greenlaw and
Greenlaw and Hufanga. Yeah, they've picked up some good guys. I think to say will anyone score 15 points on them? I think they will probably, like, their average points they'll probably give up will be around
19.
the 15 to 20 mark, somewhere in there, which is really good for modern day football.
Yeah,
so I think they'll be the best defense in football.
Having said that, though, really, if you had a gun to your head, you could probably only name like 6 teams.
Well, they're going to play the Chiefs twice.
Ravens, Bills, Chiefs, and then that's probably about it from the AFC. Maybe the Chargers.
Yeah,
would score 15 on them.
Yeah, they'll play the Chargers twice.
Maybe the Texans. Maybe.
Yeah. They're interesting.
You know, Lions, Eagles in the NFC. Who else?
Packers.
Maybe.
Packers on their day. Yeah, Packers on their day, but again, they don't always have their day.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. There's only like 6 or 8 teams that could, like, you know, you'd say like, yeah, they probably could do it.
Yeah.
So that's a fair question. Shout out, bro. Thank you.
Yeah. Shout out to Harbich Datch. Sorry if I'm saych it wrong, mate.
I'm sure you've butchered that.
Well, it's HARBICHDACH. Harbich Datch. Anyway, let us know if we got it right. Thank you for your question, though. Really appreciate it. The next one is from Big Dog Empire.
Oh, here we go.
Which is,
shout out Doyle.
Big Ginge, as we like to call him, or we can't call him anymore. He said, is Willie Lampkin the NFL version of GV superstar James Arthur? So if you don't know who Willie Lampkin is, he's the 5'10" center that played for the Rams and pancaked his D tackle 5 times in a row in running plays because he just has such a low center of gravity. Wow. And we're just manhandling this 3rd string D tackle, and it kind of went a bit viral.
Okay. I don't remember that. That's fine.
I don't know if the GV version of me is that. I'm not sure. It's a big question.
Take it, bro.
I would have thought.
That's a compliment.
I would have thought you would have been lower in the scale for the NFL comparisons. But
if we're talking about, like, is the GV version of Willie Lampkin, who's a 3rd string center, me? Probably not, because we don't have enough O-linemen for me to be 3rd string ever in the history of the league.
Who's the NFL comp for Doyle?
I don't know. Who was that guy that played?
We're talking Prime Doyle. Prime Doyle.
Oh, Prime Doyle.
Prime Doyle.
Will Compton.
No, he's much better than Will Compton.
No.
That's harsh.
White boy.
Prime Doyle.
White boy linebacker.
Prime Doyle, who was like a banger linebacker. I would say Luke Kuechly, but he could cover. So.
Yeah. And actually and read the offense.
Snipes.
I don't know. Someone who used to blitz heaps. I don't know. Who a linebacker. Okay. Lance Briggs. He was a bit of a thumper.
Yeah.
To compare. I don't know. He was a pretty good player. Yeah. There was a pretty good JV player.
Borderline Hall of Famer. Lance Briggs.
Lance Briggs, yeah. He's in the Hall of Very Good, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Which is, just on a side note, there's an Instagram page that's starting to, like, really grow called the Hall of Very Good.
Yeah.
And they put up votes for players. And then when the players get in, they actually have ceremonies for them.
Oh, that's so cool.
So Antrell Roll was the one they did this week.
Oh, that's cool.
And they sent a cameo. He does cameo. They got a cameo from him to accept his.
Did he like it?
I haven't seen it come out yet. They only did it today. But I've been thoroughly enjoying their content.
He's really high regarded from the Lions. Like, Ben Johnson wanted to take him as well.
Yeah, right.
So, and the other coach that wanted to leave as well wanted to take him. So, from the Jets. Aaron Glenn. Yeah. So he's in high regard. So shout out. Shout out to the Hall of Very Good.
Shout out to the Hall of Very Good. And shout out to Doyle for the Willie. I didn't think we get a Willie Lampkin question on today's podcast. Next one is from Tommy Arthur.
Oh, shout out, Tommy.
Has the Ravens running back room got some depth past Henry that makes them stronger overall?
Yes.
Keaton Mitchell.
Justice Hill.
Really good.
Justice Hill.
Justice Hill's really very good.
And I don't like Justice Hill.
Okay, you take that one freak year where he got all those touchdowns. What has Justice Hill done?
He's a good receiving back, and he loves a block too.
I'm not a big Justice Hill guy.
No,
he's fine.
So.
He's okay.
He's just fine.
I feel like every team's got a Justice Hill.
Yeah.
Rashid Ali is the other one that's very good as well.
Right. Okay. But I think Keaton Mitchell, a year removed from his season-ending injury.
Yeah.
His rookie year, he got hurt, didn't play. Played later in the season last year. I think he's going to be a really, really good change of pace back for Derrick Henry.
For Henry, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that makes him
I think relatively
super fast.
In depth as whole, obviously, Derrick Henry elevates them. But if you're talking about the whole depth behind him, I think in the lower echelon of the NFL compared to the other teams.
Yeah, because they're relying on not needing as much depth.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Because I think Henry's going to be a 250, 300 carry sort of guy still, no matter what.
Yeah.
Is this the year?
No,
The drop-off
I
year?
refuse to. I'm
think
going
so.
a year late on Henry.
No, I think this might be the year. Yeah.
I think this year he'll be fine.
Unfortunately.
I think next year will be the.
Oh, well, fortunately or unfortunately, whatever. Like Father Time's undefeated, bro.
No, yeah, I agree, but I'm just saying, unfortunately for football, that this might be the.
Yeah.
I think last year was the year for the Ravens.
Was his last good year?
Yeah.
I'm kind of leaning that way too.
I just don't want to lose like that Derrick Henry running.
No,
through
neither
the
do I.
field. I'm just not ready for it. I just love it. Whether it was the Titans or the Ravens, he's
That's
just
life,
so
bro.
watchable. He's so
That's
enjoyable to watch.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the guy's a freak.
I'll be watching his highlights, not as much as Brocky.
I think I'm with you,
claiming he's the
Scotty.
Raven from 1 year.
I think I'm with you, Scotty. I think this
That
last
was
year
a
would have
very
been
big
Crank it to
workload.
him.
It was a very big workload when you're 30.
Yeah.
It's just unheard of to come back and have a similar year with all the other runs on the board as well.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
fair. I think that's pretty fair.
Stacking against him, but you wouldn't bet against him, but it's stacking against him.
Yeah, it's going to come at some point. It'll be this year or next year, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm just hoping next year.
Yeah.
All right. Another question from Tristan Jones Duggan.
Oh, 2 in a row.
My new quarterbacks played. I watched. Season's over.
Shook.
Scout Scotty, what quarterback do I watch this college season?
Very good.
Arch.
Ooh.
Well, Arch already said he's going back to
Yeah.
Texas.
He's going back no matter what. Yeah.
Oh, can I get back to the? Can I give me 4 weeks of the NC?
4 weeks?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What are you,
I
what are
like
you
it.
Australia Post?
I like this.
No.
He's taking it
Yeah,
seriously.
yeah. Give me 4 weeks because there's 3 or 4 quarterbacks that are really highly regarded. Just see a little bit more film on them, and then we'll get the tank for QB. So
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Tristan, 4 weeks I've got till we answer that
there's
question.
the South Carolina kid's good, the Clemson kid's
Oh,
good,
yeah.
the UCLA kid's good, but he's moved. He's a little bit.
Is that the Tennessee?
He's the Tennessee
Yeah,
one.
he's
Yeah.
from Tennessee. Yeah,
Apparently
so-
he's been looking really sharp.
yeah. So there's three kids there, but yeah, just give me a couple of weeks, just get a couple of games.
All right. Come back to him.
Yeah,
All right. Beautiful. This is from Brett Malavy. He's got a few questions.
Ooh.
Is Jackson Dart the savior of New York? And why is it yes?
because he's just the epitome of a gunslinger. So let's go.
Well, he's a favorite of our podcast because, as you can see on the t-shirt, he's a tall, white, handsome gunslinger.
He is.
So he already
He
fits
ticks
the bill for us.
all of those boxes, and
he took a new box this week. His mum was at the game. Well done.
Oh,
well done, kid.
Fantastic.
Not that he did anything, but well done, kid.
Nah.
Yeah, he's going to need to do some groundwork to get extra.
who's that guy
security.
on TikTok that rates all the players?
Oh,
wives
the
and mums?
way. His new one was he's ranking all the WNBA players by looks,
Yeah.
and then creating like a
Be very careful.
ranking of them, and then ranking the teams with the highest lords. It's diabolical, but he's gone viral.
Hey,
It's a dangerous game.
he's
to
got a
play.
lot of free time. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Where are the dildos in relation?
Hey, tell him to stop running on the dildo court.
They put up nets.
the dildo race.
Yeah, put up nets. Put up nets. to
Look,
stop him throwing dildos.
back to the football talk. Sorry,
Yeah, no.
we can't spend the whole time on WNBA
WNBA,
dildos. Yeah.
So the WNBA is like the NBA but females. Just so you know.
Have you seen the TikToks where they call it the MNBA?
Oh no.
Yeah. Anyway,
Nah,
for
carry
another-
on.
Don't.
that's
Carry
for another
on.
Your
podcast.
algorithm, Jesus Christ.
The guy, look, he seems like a likable kid. I've seen a couple of interviews with him. He
Very
seems like a
handsome.
smart kid. He's got a live arm.
Loves to run with the ball a little bit. He'll lower the shoulder before he goes out of bounds. It's not a trait you like for your franchise quarterback, but as a football fan, you
Yeah.
absolutely froth it.
Yeah,
I just don't. He won't be the savior this year. If he's the savior, we'll know next year. Maybe late in the season, we'll see. some
Way
stuff,
too
some
much
flashes.
pressure for year one, and especially with the roster surrounding him.
Yeah, Russell Wilson will play majority of the season. I think.
But exciting, very exciting.
I'm looking
I was
forward to
high
it.
on him in the drafts, and I'm glad that he went to a team that was in desperate need of a quarterback. Yeah, and he's with probably the best coach that was available.
Yeah, for teams that needed him for sure.
If it's for
Yeah,
teams
I-
looking for
I
a
like
quarterback, he
Daboll.
went to the best coach.
I think Daboll's a good coach, and I think that has the potential to be a really good marriage with because he's a really good offensive mind, and with Dart, I think Dart needs a coach like that to maybe like bring his level up a bit
Yeah.
to an NFL offense, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
So-
sure. All right, next question again from Brett.
Texas, let's go.
Is this Trevor Lawrence MVP year? A lot of saying it is. Can I have a take on this?
I was early on this.
I think Trevor Lawrence this season is either going to be in contention to win the MVP or labelled a bust.
Oh, he's going to be a bust.
I think it's all or nothing this year. I think he is either we're talking about him at the end of the season going, this guy's a chance to be MVP.
But saying that, they have to win 12 games for him to be in that conversation.
I would say the likely scenario is
If you play really well, you just got to make playoffs for an MVP. You don't have to. Like Joe Burrow proved. If Bengals made playoffs last year, Joe Burrow was the MVP.
Agreed.
Yeah, but they still have to make playoffs.
Yeah, which I don't think that's unrealistic.
No, it's not
Teams go
really.
in and
I
out
think,
every year.
yeah.
The Jags won the division the year before.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
I would say I'm a little bit higher than Jackson, a lot of people, but for him to be the MVP is like really high up there. I would say that realistically, he's probably in that. I know I had him high in our quarterback rankings, but maybe in that 6 to 11 range. And then if you're happy with that outcome, that's like the high end outcome for him.
Yeah.
I don't think he's in the MVP conversation unless something goes crazy.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. I just think that there's a lot riding on this season for Trevor Lawrence. I think there's a lot riding on it.
Yes.
Personally.
Yeah.
Well, they've brought in Cohen to try and help him. There's a bit of talent on that.
Yeah, Brian Thomas Jr.'s come on. They reckon Tank Bigsby is taking the starting running back job, which is sort of better for a quarterback. He's the hard runner that runs through the tackles. He's got a little bit of the shake and bake.
Who else did they sign? They signed another good running back.
No, they've had Etienne for a while.
Oh, Travis Etienne. Sorry,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
thinking of.
Yeah. So they had Etienne for a while, but he's a little bit more of your scat back. He'll bounce it outside a little bit more where Bigsby will sort of play within the offense and you can run play action off it. So, yeah.
See how it goes.
I think last year was a bit of a shit show in the sense that I don't think it was a real representation of what the Jags actually are. I don't actually think they're that bad.
No, I think that's fair.
And obviously there was a bit of funky stuff going on with Peterson, and then Lawrence obviously got injured and didn't play. I think a healthy Lawrence, new coach, they'll get that boost. I mean, there's a world where they win 10, 11 games and make a wild card.
Yeah, it's very
Here we go. So Jacksonville has gone under its win total in the 6 of the last 7 seasons. The lone over came in 2022 when Jackson won 9 on a 6.5 total. Over the last 17 seasons, the Jags have had only 3 winning campaigns and 1 season over 10 plus.
Yep.
Yeah, and that season over 10 plus was 2 years ago. Are we?
No.
Oh, it would have been the Bortles year actually
Yeah.
when they made that as a championship game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they only just scraped. They only won. They went like 9-7 when they won the division a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
They fell apart. And then last year at a point, they were in contention for that division. They just fell apart late. So it'd be interesting to see. They're an interesting team this year, the Jags.
They won 4 games last year.
Yeah, like I said.
So when were they in contention at the start of the season?
No, they didn't win 4 games.
They
last year.
went 4-13.
Yeah, they didn't win a lot of
They
games.
tanked hard.
Last year was bad.
God.
But like I said, I don't think it's a real representation of where they're at. They obviously
No, I
tanked
think
very
they're
hard
far more talented than a 4-win.
to that.
I
But
think
yeah,
so too.
the,
And
find the
to answer
coach.
your question, Brock, week 3 was when they were in contention, right?
When they were 0-3.
season,
Yeah.
any season where the head coach gets fired and the starting QB misses a huge chunk of games, like that's always going to be a shit show, no matter what happens.
I firmly believe that Peterson was fired during the season and they just wrote it out because the headache of promoting someone up that is probably not qualified to run the rest of the team. You've already lost the team at that point.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
And like I've heard like other podcasts basically say that he was a dead man walking and he didn't give a fuck in his interviews anymore and his post game presses and stuff. It was just
that's pretty fair.
and that does happen in the NFL where the guy knows pretty early on and then just like, hey, just save face. Let's just roll it through, go through the motions.
We'll pay $100,000 a game to lose some games, bro.
That's happened. Yeah, it's happened.
That's a thing.
Next question from Brett. Is Bo Nix overrated and what week will he lose his job to Jared Stidham? I think he's a little overrated. I don't think he's bad. I just think he's a little overrated, but he won't lose his job to Stidham. He will start every game.
Did you see his first 8 game stats and his second 8 game stats?
Chalk and cheese. Completely different.
Like 3,500 yards in the second 8 games with 30 tutties and I can't remember the picks. Might have been 6 picks or something.
I think he threw 28 touchdowns last year, which was almost the rookie record. I think Baker owns it at Cleveland, which is hilarious. They got rid of Baker.
Yeah, Brock, can we
Cleveland,
find the
But like,
split?
Bo Nix was down the stretch last year. Bo Nix was really good.
He was very good.
He played well in the playoffs. I think he's overrated just because I think the hype around him's too high. I think he's a good player. And I think he'll probably come back to earth a little bit this year, but he'll still be very good. And they're going to have a very good defense. They're not going to have to rely on him that heavily. So he can do the same thing he's doing. They can hopefully run the ball better, which they didn't last year, which made it harder for Bo Nix. So
Yeah, that's true.
hopefully they can run the ball better. So I think his numbers will probably be a little bit lower next year, but I don't think there's going to be any question that he's the starter for the entire season.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm with the crowd on this one that I'm buying into the hype.
Yeah, that's fair.
Last 9 games, he threw 21 touchdowns and only threw 6 picks.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, man. You'll take that.
And 3,500 yards.
Something like that. He threw 29 touchdowns for the season.
Yeah, he had a good end of the season. So if you watched him the first 4 games, he looked nothing like you watched him.
He was a deer in headlights. It wasn't a good
normal,
showing.
which is normal. That's not out of question.
I'll just say this. I'll be very surprised if a Sean Payton coached QB is not remarkably better in his second year versus his first year. I'll be very surprised.
Very
I
fair.
would almost take Bo Nix over. This is going to be extremely controversial, but I would take Bo Nix over Jaden Daniels.
Ooh.
Okay. Are you saying that because of his physical abilities or
Is that, quarterback play or just the way he plays?
As a, player B, all things included, I'll take Bo Nix.
because
Really?
he's on a better roster as well?
Nope, just player for player.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Well, like, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just asking why you're saying that.
Well, I think Jaden Daniels is just like all his stats came from quick throws. And so what I'm basing this off is Jaden Daniels got slowed down when tape was on him throughout the year. So he started off with a bang. You can also say there's a rib injury and all this and the other, and that does play a part
It
of it.
did play a little part,
But
yeah.
defenses got ahead of him very quickly and stopped these real quick throws. He's got like a nice deep ball, and he's good outside of the pocket, but you don't want to have Jaden Daniels running because he's such a smaller guy.
Yep.
Where Bo Nix on the flip side, we just spoke about his last 9 games,
Mhm.
and he's worked out the NFL, and they've had film on him, and he goes, "Oh, it's clicked. I can see what's happening now, and I'm just going to pick you apart in bits and pieces."
I agree with you.
And
And
on
is that Bo
script-
Nix or is that Sean Payton? Or both?
Well,
Both.
yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
Well, for all, if you want to give Bo Nix, if you want Sean Payton to take all of Bo Nix's credit for the second half of the season, then Cliff Kingsbury gets all of Jane Daniels' credit for the first half of the season when he was throwing 79% accuracy.
Yeah. Because guys were getting schemed open
Off
everywhere.
a 1 second drop back.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
you can't take the good from one player and not take the good for the other player.
I 100% agree.
So, I don't know. Caleb Williams, I'll still take number 1, but controversial take. I'll probably take Bo Nix over Jane Daniels.
Caleb Williams, I'd take in a heartbeat over anyone.
Did anyone see what Keenan Allen said about Caleb Williams this week?
No.
Oh, yes, I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, he came out and said he's a very selfish player. That's why I didn't want to go back to the Bears.
Right.
Okay. That's
He
interesting.
didn't want to go back to the Bears, or the Bears drafted
Yeah, I
Luther
would-
Burden, and they've just gone, hey, we've got this ultra athletic playmaker or this 33-year-old corpse. One's on team control and one's on 11 million a year. I don't know which one I want to go with.
Yeah.
Both.
I reckon if that sounds like a bitter ex.
Bitter
saying,
ex-girlfriend,
Oh, he was
exactly.
bad in bed.
Oh,
Yeah, no, he dumped me, but he was bad in bed. He had a small dick.
You dated him for
That's
4
what
years.
it sounds like.
He was a narcissist. He treated me like shit.
Oh, their favorite. He was a gaslighter.
Yeah.
That's what it
Going back
sounds
to your
like.
point, I definitely agree on your take about Daniels, and there's a lot of tape on him now, and I think there's going to be a big comeback in,
I wouldn't
in his
be
second year.
Yeah.
Defenses will have definitely figured him out.
God, I hope he doesn't play Detroit this year. I think he does, but they are going to.
If I was a
They're coming
gambling
from
man,
ball
I'd be
line.
putting money on a recession.
Yeah.
Recession.
Of regression.
Regression.
There will be.
And a recession, if you want to talk about that, that's coming.
I would say you're too late to put money on a recession. We
No.
in it.
Oh, no.
Obviously
we-
not us. Like Brock, maybe. I don't know, but obviously we're not.
I'm not nowhere
I
near
can
it.
tell you first-hand experience. We are nowhere near a recession. These motherfuckers are paying way too much for houses.
Yeah,
Yep.
fair
Amen.
enough. Fair enough. Shout out to the real estate agents. We love
Yeah,
you
you
all.
fucking grubs.
Yeah, whoa, don't get him upset. All right, next
Punch you in
question.
the throat.
Is
Love a
15 the worst quarterback taken in first round in history?
Who?
Is Anthony
Who was
Richardson?
Nah,
that? Who was
Jamarcus Russell was.
Who was
That
that?
was from Brett. I'll say Jamarcus Russell. That was
Leaf.
from Brady Boy as well.
Oh, Leaf's pretty bad. He's in the conversation. I
David
think.
Carr.
Let's go in recent history, in the last 5 years. Think of a worse QB
Kenny
taken
Pickett.
in
Zach
the first
Wilson.
round.
Kenny Pickett had no attributes.
Kenny Pickett.
Zach Wilson, Kenny Pickett,
Well, Zach Wilson is worse.
Sam Darnold until last year. Like he was terrible. Like we're talking about the team that picked him because I reckon the Jets would feel pretty shitty about Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't give him the time to develop. I think
It's their
everyone.
fault, but
Sam Darnold's almost in a similar vein where where with Sam Darnold, you could always see it, but it was just like it would be for 2.5 quarters and it would go missing.
I think Zach Wilson is already a worse draft pick than Anthony Richardson.
What was he drafted? 3?
3.
I would say Kenny Pickett for sure. He was like pick 15 or something.
Yeah, if you're talking about value for the pick, like obviously a top 5 pick is way more value than where Kenny Pickett. I think Kenny Pickett was pick 18. So
Kenny Pickett was pick 20. He was the only quarterback drafted in the first round that year.
That was an absolute
Oh,
reach.
that's grim.
It was the absolute reach from the Steelers. Like, no one's taking a quarterback. Steelers like, spoiler alert.
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance is worse.
Trey Lance is by far worse.
By far worse.
I think so.
I think that's
And-
worse.
Daniel
And didn't
Jones.
the 49ers trade up for that as well?
Yes,
Yeah,
they did.
yeah,
They
yeah.
definitely
traded
did.
a future first, and then
Josh
100%.
and then got
Rosen.
bailed out by Purdy. Fuck
Mitch-
that shit.
Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah,
Well, he was drafted 1 too, wasn't he?
number
I
2.
think he was
Ah.
a
2 to the Bears.
The
2 or
Niners,
3.
the Niners swindled him and made them move up from 3 to 2, and
Yeah.
and then everyone gives the Niners credit. Then they drafted Solomon Thomas, who ended up being the second biggest bust. of the
Yeah,
draft.
that's right.
Very likable guy, and he's still playing in the NFL. Like, he's still okay.
Yeah.
It's on the Cowboys, actually, believe it or not. But he's there. That was a bust
he
as
is
well.
too, yeah.
And an Australian, born in Australia.
Yeah.
Are we going
brought
to
up
talk? Are we
riding
going to talk about
kangaroos.
the AR-15 thing that happened on the weekend? Are we going to talk about it?
All I know is that AR-15 has no feel, because if you could not see that defensive end or feel that defensive end coming enough to be like, I better protect myself a little bit here, that's a sign of bad
Yeah,
quarterback.
he'd have a low pocket presence rating on Madden, that's for sure.
His awareness, I think, is about a 32.
Yeah.
It needs to be lowered a little bit more too. Like,
That
it's,
And if you watch the play, something's gone dramatically wrong.
I agree.
Something has gone wrong in that play. It's either the receivers to the left have run the wrong route, the tackle didn't block the right guy, or the running back was
Well, I
tempted.
think
Why
the
is your
first
sign of something going wrong? Why are none of them that Anthony Richardson?
No,
had
I
fucking
agree.
Idea
No,
what he's doing?
no. I agree with all that, but he wasn't given the time to even. That hit came on quick, and I know you guys do disagree, but like he just finished his drop and was setting to throw, and he got fucking planted.
Yeah, he didn't have any time, but he was also looking the wrong way. For what the routes were going, he was looking the wrong way. So whether that's the routes being wrong or him being wrong, I don't know. The bottom line is the quarterbacks get all the credit and they get all the blame. when
Yeah,
things
that's
go
what
wrong.
I think.
He needs to be more
biggest
aware.
mistake-
That was a shocking hit to take.
Yeah.
I think the biggest mistake the Colts made was when they were, putting all the magnets up for who's going to play where. They put Anthony Richardson at QB there.
Yeah, but Jones
Bit of a
is so
mistake.
much worse.
Yeah, Jones was
He's so
awful.
much worse.
He's,
Daniel
uh,
Jones was awful.
His awareness on Madden is rated 61.
That's too high. Harvard.
61.
Justin Fields is 60.
My favorite thing.
Whoa.
That's a bit harsh on Fields.
My favorite thing this week was the Moneyball clip where,
This is
what's his name? What's the actor? Obviously, Brad Pitt sitting there. What's the actor that plays the little fat guy?
Not Seth.
Jonah Hill.
It's
Jonah Hill is explaining, this guy, he's the best athlete you'll ever see. He's the fastest. He's the strongest.
Is-
Like, well, what's the problem then? He's really bad at
Yeah.
baseball.
Yes, and I'll talk about Richardson. It's
Yeah.
like, and he's this QB. He's like, the only problem is he has no idea how to play
He
the
has
position.
no idea how to play football, which is awesome.
No, I agree. I disagree. I think Jones is better because at least he knows how to play quarterback. He's just bad at it.
Jones was awful.
He's bad at it, but at least
You've
he knows
got
how
a
to play.
prejudice against.
No, I don't have a prejudice. The guy does not know how to
What
play
does he have a
quarterback.
prejudice against?
They're in an awful position. The
He
Colts. They
does
are in a
not know how to play
terrible
quarterback.
position. Because Daniel Jones might know how to play it, but he can't. And Anthony Richardson can, but doesn't know how.
Exactly.
Like,
That's my point.
if you could put them both together, you might get
A
That's
decent
dark.
player.
close to Bo Nix. Like,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Last, this is more of a statement from Brett. It's a funny one. So I
Shout out, Brett.
Said, we might need to be prepared that Quinn Ewers isn't the first rounder we all thought he was.
Oh, you want to throw about performances? Jesus.
I found that very funny because
What was he? 5 from 21
awful.
for how many yards did he have?
awful.
Was it like 60 yards or something?
It was under 100, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And just a call back to Brett when he got drafted, saying that he would take over as a starter this season.
Look,
shout out
we
to
all
Brett
get
Boy.
takes wrong every now and then. So
I get them all right.
nah,
The key is to always sit on the fence, and you're never wrong.
that's actually
But
true.
you
You
can
don't
always
really,
claim you're right.
you don't really have a take where you plant your flag.
Careful.
Dangerous game, Scott. Because I
Oh,
planted
wait.
the other thing plenty of times. All right. I've got a question, and I want to give a shout out to Seahawks Sam.
Yeah, my man. Let's
absolute
go.
legend of a kid. He started a page where he does all Seahawks coverage. He's an Australian kid.
Oh,
Loves his
hit me up.
Seahawks. I think he's only on Instagram.
Damn, get a
So
Facebook.
you're gonna have to create an Instagram. I'll find out if he's on Facebook.
He's not a middle-aged old woman, man. He doesn't have Facebook.
Get a medal.
Hey, that's my hitting zone. 58
Yeah,
year-old women.
But just a ripper kid. He does almost daily videos all
What's his
about
name?
Seattle.
Let's go.
Seahawk Sam on Instagram.
Shout out
and
Seahawk
on
Let's
Sam.
TikTok.
go.
So I want to get. He's a Melbourne boy. So at some point this season we'll get.
Oh, we're gonna get him in.
Yep,
Let's get him in.
We're spoken to him. So go and give him a follow. Shout out. And he just had a question. Obviously, spoiler alert, he's a Seahawks fan. Just want to lead with that. He said, I would say as a Seahawks fan, I'm worried about our offense. The X factors are Sam and our O-line. I'm confident in our running back room. And yes, we are lower at receiver now, but I think our names will make do. If Clint Kubiak's run game and scheme clicks, do you think we can be a playoff team this season? If the offense simply does its job and our defense carries the heavier load, not to the degree of Legion of Boom, because no one will be a Legion of Boom.
Fair.
Yeah. So basically his question is, do you think there are a chance to win the division this season if the offense does its job and the defense becomes what I think a lot of people think it's going to become, which is very good.
You want me to go first, or you guys want to take?
You got a big dog? All yours.
So, Tyler Lockett's obviously an absolute champion of the club, but he did nothing last year. So even by just the targets that he's going to get is going to go to a better player.
Might not make the Titans roster, Tyler Lockett.
The drop off. Look, it's brutal, especially when you relied on your athleticism and you're 31. It's a brutal drop off. Losing DK is obviously huge. It just unlocks JSN, and I think JSN's right there to be probably a top 10 receiver if you can squeeze, say 9 to 12 games out of Cooper Cup. But the Seattle's just going to play a game where they're just going to run the ball down your throat. We saw it in preseason, and I take nothing away from the preseason, but stats and all that, I don't care. But you saw the identity.
The scheme, yeah.
You saw our second string offense move the Raiders starters, and we scored a 28-yard rushing touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
We ran it down their throat. Our third strings beat up their second strings, and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
That identity I can buy into, and I think our running back rooms actually is secretly deep.
Yeah, Charbonnet's a very good running.
Charbonnet's one of the better backups, and then even behind him, like Kenny McIntosh, it sucks that he's injured, but Helani is decent. He showed a lot. They got rid of Fant because Arroyo's there.
I like Arroyo.
Yeah, he's just a super athletic tight end.
He's basically a younger version of Fant.
Yeah, and probably he just catches everything, so that they might move him around.
Who's the
That's
wide
fullback.
receiver that was doing really well?
Torrey
Horton. Yeah,
He's my boy.
Well, I know. Sam has done some videos on Torrey Horton.
Yeah.
That fullback you guys picked up is good.
Oh yeah, Oots.
Yeah.
The guy I tried to get the photos up of him. He's
really good. He looked really good.
he just absolutely stonewalled Max Crosby for the touchdown.
Yeah.
So
I think there's a world. Like I think Seattle have as good a chance of winning the West as any other team in that division.
we're in the fight. Yes.
Probably better than. I think you'll be better than Ram. I'm assuming Stafford's in strife, so I think they'll be better than Rams and Cardinals.
Yeah.
I do believe it's the 49ers or Seahawks division to lose. I think whatever plays better out of that team, we'll get it.
I think just because the NFC North is so strong that at least two teams are going from there.
Yeah.
And you might get two teams from the East, which means that there's probably one team coming out of the West.
Oh, I think it'll.
So it just comes down to winning the division. Are we a chance? Sure.
Yeah.
Would I put money on it? Yes, I already have.
That's your answer.
So
Do I have a problem? Yes, I do.
no, I just bet
He can stop any time.
I mathematically just
He
put.
just bets his house deposits and does the right thing.
Well, I can't give it to any fucking germ.
All right, that's enough. Get him off it. All right, a few more. Sorry.
Yeah,
And I
go,
was gonna
go.
say, and when you lose, chase your losses.
Always chase your losses.
No, any
No.
thoughts?
My take on the Seahawks is the running game looked really good. I mean, obviously, I just saw bits and pieces. I didn't watch the whole thing because, like,
No one gives a fuck.
I've got better things to do than watch a Seahawks preseason game. But yeah, the running game looks good. I love that fullback. I think he's going to be a really good weapon in the run game. Be interesting to see how Darnold goes. I do think there will be a regression there. I think last year was his he's above his peak.
Yeah.
And I think a bit of that needs to be attributed to Kevin O'Connell, who's a really good coach. They're every chance to beat the 49ers because I reckon the 49ers are one or two injuries away from the wheels completely falling off.
Yeah, I agree.
I think
And a
if
Brock Purdy away.
if McCaffrey misses more than 3 games, they probably can't win that division.
If Darnold has less stats this year than what he did last year, that is fantastic for Seattle. That means we're finally capable of running the ball.
Running the ball properly, yeah.
And that's what they want to do. I think their only way of winning the division is start like hair on fire defense, which I do firmly believe that we've got a top 3 defense in the league. And you just basically do not give the ball up.
Yep.
Just like how it was for early Russell Wilson. You just run the ball, you score 24 points, and the other team scores 16 and you win. That's it. That's all it comes down to.
Fair enough. All right, let's move on. Shout out to Seahawks Sam. Make sure you get on Instagram and TikTok and give him a follow.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got some questions from our boy Joshy Fjord. Some funny ones.
Here we go.
So we'll shout out with, do the Bills need to blow it up if they fail again this season?
Nah, they're just in the soft rebuild.
I actually think they blew it up last season. So
I would say they absolutely blew it up. How many starters left?
I think they got rid of like 7 starters in an off season.
Yeah, and I think
Both
5 run
safeties.
defense.
There was the 2 safeties, Poyer, and Hyde.
Hyde retired, or was it Poyer that retired this year?
One retired. We have one still playing.
They're almost interchangeable.
Tre'Davious White.
Yep.
Levi Wallace. Offensively, obviously Stephon Diggs.
Yep.
And Mac Hollins they moved on from.
That was this year.
That was this year. Did he play for them last year? Did he?
Yeah, he played for them last year.
But I think they already did their soft rebuild. So I think if they get close again this year, they just keep going. Well, Keon Coleman's another year older. We draft another offensive talent.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think's missing? What's the missing piece that's going to get them over the hump? You guys think?
I don't know, because Josh Allen has played so well in the playoffs. I think it's defensively. I think they need to take that extra step defensively.
See, I think their defense is so loaded.
It's loaded, but it seems to give up a lot of points to playoffs, man.
Yeah, I think they're the one. They've got to perform in a playoff game and get some big stops or even some big turnovers.
What did the Chiefs score them? Like 20?
No,
24 points?
No, I think it was like 35 to 30.
Yeah. It was,
in the end, was it?
I think it was the only game. I think it was the only game of the year they scored over 30 points.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. So anyway,
it's hard when you run into.
I don't think they'll blow it up.
Yeah. I don't think they blow it up either. I would say they're more likely to get rid of McDermott than blow it up.
Yes, maybe that.
And I think McDermott.
No. I'm not saying he's on the hot seat. I would say he'd be somewhere between cold and mild. But if they got to the second round, it was the same thing again.
Might just been a refresher, just a new voice in.
Yeah.
That's potentially what teams do. And it's like, all right, the voice has obviously gone a bit cold here. We need to just get some fresh energy in here.
So you're saying if they make an AFC championship and lose to the Chiefs again?
Yeah. No, he won't get fired if that. I'm saying if they lose in like the wild card or the...
I don't see that happening.
Round. No, I don't see it either. But it can happen. Like, they've got to remember, they played the Ravens last year in the divisional round.
Yeah.
And were a drop catch from being a much closer game. Like, that's what ended the game.
Well, it was a drop catch for being a tie, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they would have got the 2 point as well. But drop catch essentially from the chance to tie that game up to a certain win. So... Yeah. They play some tough teams. The AFC is tough. The AFC is a tough division.
Up the top it is, yeah, for sure.
Next question from Joshy. Will Mike Rabel cut his dick off because if the Pats win the Super Bowl, he openly said he'd give it up to win a Super Bowl? My question on this is obviously he won't do that. What would you give up for your team to win a Super Bowl? George, you don't have to answer this. You gave up a lot of things last year.
Did I?
I don't know. I guess dignity, self-respect.
No, he lost that when he became an Eagles fan.
Having dirty hands.
All right, mate.
Having dirty hands for more than 7 minutes. I think you gave You're a big hand watcher.
Yeah, because I'm weird for washing my hands.
Hit us up for the background of that.
I've been alive for 3 Cowboys Super Bowls, but I had no idea what football was when they won. I'd give up nothing because it's not going to happen. I'm just going to...
Not as long as there's a life in Jerry Jones's wrinkled old body.
That's what I would give up. I would give up Jerry Jones for a Super Bowl.
You sacrifice Jerry Jones?
I would almost give up everything apart from my dog. You're all
this is why I didn't want to ask.
Wow.
You're all expendable. Sarge, you're staying. You're good.
Fair enough. All right, next question.
Shout out the Sharks.
Hey, we just...
Rocky, what would you got? Are you ready to send Super Bowl too?
I've seen it.
I've seen a Super Bowl, but I'll get another one.
Too. Yeah, I'd love one that I can remember. Being more than 6.
But you know what you Cowboys fans should do? Should all pull your money together and just hire a hitman.
We can't. If anything, we can't compete with the financials of Jerry Jones. That's the only thing he's got.
The man owns Texas, and you're like, just pull all your pennies
Pull your money together. You'll be right.
Hey, you can go get a VHS of the Cowboys winning the championship.
No, bro. I can just watch it on YouTube. You fucking idiot. All right, next week.
Needs to be on VHS. It needs to be VHS.
I'm gonna find. Can you find me a VHS on eBay? And buy
Done.
it for me, please.
And a
All right.
VHS player.
Next question.
More importantly.
and a link to some
might be
VHS
good.
plays on Craigslist.
VHS
I think it would be
player.
harder to find a VHS player than the VHS.
Yeah, I agree.
Very true. Actually, you know what? I actually think when my grandma died, I took a VHS player and I've still got it. Anyway, all right. Which college coach is likely to make the jump to the NFL?
Mhm.
And controversial, which NFL coach should move down to college? My NFL coach down to college is Cliff Kingsbury. I don't think
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
I don't think he's a flash in the pan NFL coach. And I said, we'll see how it goes this year, but he kind of starts hot and then it falls apart and he gets fired. And it's happened as an OC and a head coach now, and we'll see how it goes in this team as an OC. But I think as a college coach, he's an excellent college coach. That should be his calling card.
This is a good question.
I don't know enough coaches to say who should jump up either.
I
Nick
can't remember the Oregon guy, the Oregon coach.
Who's the one with like the really hoarse voice?
Ohio State. Oh, that might be Ohio State.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what one will probably be the one that comes up? The Notre Dame coach. Actually.
Oh, yes. Very likable.
I think he might
Rox,
be.
what's the Notre Dame's coach's name?
I'll find it.
He's very
I feel like it's Love or something like
the
that.
Ohio State coach who dyes his beard and his hair definitely isn't coming in the NFL.
He's a very good coach, but
He's a good coach, but just let it go.
Problem-
him
no
or
one's
Oregon.
fool.
I would say him or the Oregon coach.
Marcus Freeman is the Notre Dame
Freeman,
coach.
that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And he's young. I think
Yeah.
I think he'll be.
39 years
problem
old.
is that a lot of these college coaches at
Defensive
big
minded
schools,
guy.
big programs, they're getting paid big dollars, man.
Yeah.
There's still the chase though. There's still the dream of being an
You
NFL. The
reckon?
NFL coach is the ultimate dream for a lot of these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
Like-
I don't disagree with that, but yeah, it'd be a lot of money. It's a lot
I
of money
think-
to say no to.
Can I
And
say Harbrow is the one that goes down?
Which one?
Jim?
Oh, Ravens Harborough.
Yeah.
that's John.
That's John.
Oh, John.
Yeah, I thought you meant Ravens bigger than name. I know. You know what? I'm not going to shit on you. I always get the.
That's
why I
I
say
know they're not identical.
I
But
say
fuck
Raven-
me, they're
I-
pretty close.
I say, I say Ravens Harborough or Chargers.
Yeah.
Harborough. That's how I
Ravens
talk about it.
Harbrow, I reckon, because he probably won't get another gig in the NFL. And
Brian Kelly,
Where's Brian Kelly? Coach?
Yeah, he's
LSU coach.
Chip Kelly's at the Raiders as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's OC
Brian
of the
Kelly's
Raiders.
his brother. Yeah.
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 Nah, I don't reckon he may not even be.
You
at
really,
LSU.
you really reckon Harbaugh will go and coach in college?
I think Harbrow is one of those guys that he just can't leave the game, and I reckon when
okay.
the Ravens inevitably get rid of him, which what should be round 11, but he'll see it through.
Yeah, that's fair.
What if they're a playoff team by round 11? You can't just fire him.
He's just
You're going to the
I'm
playoffs.
off him.
Also, you're fired. You've just won the division week 14. Also, we need a fresh voice. You're fired. Like, come on, sweetie, grow up.
Is Coach O the coach
how
we're
many
talking about,
times he-
JA?
Yeah, no, not Ed Aldrin. He was the coach. No, sorry,
He was
yes,
the
he
old
was the coach
LSU
I was
coach.
talking about. I don't think he coaches anyone.
Yeah, he was the old LSU coach.
Yeah, they won a national championship and then got fired.
Yes.
Maybe the year after or something.
Yeah.
2 years later.
Next question. I'm going to get through these.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Are they still going?
Yeah, I love this.
fantastic.
This is so
What
good.
team do you think is on the buying block next? You got to find.
Oh, so the owners that are selling?
Yeah, you got to find a team with a controversial owner that the team's going to get rid of. I think they've already got rid of them. I think Schneider and Richardson were the two
Mhm.
ones. I don't know if there's anyone else that's really hitting the radar.
Well, I know that Giants sold a big chunk of the franchise, didn't they? Just not long ago.
Didn't Denver just sell as well?
Yeah, to
Yeah,
Walmart.
Denver
But that was a
did.
couple
No.
years
The
ago.
Walmart family owns it. The Walton family owns
Yeah,
the
that's what he-
Broncos.
That's what he said.
Yeah, but they just bought Denver. Didn't they?
Oh, I don't think that was that.
Someone else.
I think that was like. No, it wasn't like.
2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, it was a while ago now.
I think it was a while ago, man.
Yeah. He said, didn't they sell? And I said, yeah, to the Walmart.
Yeah, okay, so that's who bought it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I
I don't know.
I don't know.
Has anyone,
I
no one
think it might be
we need some
one of the-
emails leaked. Gruden, get on it. Find some
Yeah.
email leaks.
don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if it's like one of these, like the Bears or the Bengals that have had it's like the 4th iteration of the family that owns it. They're just like, hey, I just want to cash out. I don't want to
That's
deal with
what's
this
more.
shit.
I think the Raiders more likely.
Problem-
Because when who's
Not after Tom Brady just bought in.
yeah, true.
You know what the problem is? That no one is going to want to sell now. The teams are worth too much money. There's too much money coming in. They're getting like $500 million a year from,
Yeah, but
from the NFL.
You say that, and then Jeannie Buss sold the Lakers for $10 million. If you want any
10
kind
billion.
of gold mine, like, you know what I mean?
That's true. If a couple of kids take over from their parents, they're like, you
Yeah.
know what, we have no interest in football. We don't like football.
well, Jeannie Buss is running
They-
for fucking.
They're going to
10
give us
years.
$8 billion for
Yeah.
this. We're never going to worry. We don't have to care that we own we don't have to care we own the Bengals.
Chargers
Yeah,
and a
Just give us
chance.
the money. Yeah.
The Chargers are a chance of selling.
I think the NFL will almost have to buy them because they're worthless.
That's a ridiculous call.
They're
Right.
worthless.
They're
They do have to rent a stadium from LA.
Yeah.
From
For
the
a
Rams
$1. Relax.
for $1. But still, they rent it.
Still rent. They don't
That
own their
is
house.
That is the ultimate power move by the Rams to be like, you need to rent it for $1.
Yeah.
It's like, can't you just let us be? No,
No.
you need to rent it.
I don't see
We
anything
want you
being
to know
sold.
that's our stadium.
And that currency is $1 in 4 quarters every year.
I don't think
Also, what's Herbert like?
there's no team getting sold unless they have to sell.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
The
wouldn't
Bears
be
are a
shocked.
chance.
Yeah, I reckon the
Basically
Bears or the
next team
Bengals.
the Gruden becomes the head coach of.
Oh, wow.
I tell you what,
the NFL got to get
The
Gruden
next
again.
time
They're coming after him.
Gruden logs onto a computer, it's in incognito mode. I can
Yeah.
tell you that for free.
He's never sending an email again.
No.
He's got
It's like-
firewalls and VPNs everywhere. bro.
Hey, we're naming this quarterback the starter. Can you just put it in writing for me? John? No, we're not putting anything in writing.
Can you put it on the whiteboard?
What are you talking about? He's got a pigeon. He's going to be sending mail with pigeons.
Yes, nothing in writing.
He's going to be like the mob. No phone calls, no emails. Everything's in person.
Don't talk in the car.
All right, well, last couple. Is this the last chance for the Trevor Lawrence experience? We talked about that before, Joshy, so listen to that.
Yeah,
We
yep.
talked in length
Yes.
about it. And then over under, how many Tomlin v. Rodgers blow-ups on the sideline this year? I'm saying 2.5. That's
well.
the last question. I reckon under. I think Rodgers is
I
just a
think
good-
there's
Rodgers is a
so
good
much
boy
of a
now.
mutual respect
Yeah,
between the two.
I think they'll save it for closed doors. Also,
Yeah.
Tomlin doesn't call anything or do anything. He's just a cheerleader that coaches a team, and he's very good at it. I'm not saying he's bad at it, but he doesn't play call.
Give me an S.
Yeah, he'd be more of a chance to be fighting
So
with
bad, bro.
is Arthur Smith the still
Yes,
the-
Arthur
Yeah.
Smith.
It'd be more of a chance to fight with Arthur Smith than Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin just sits there and goes,
Arthur Smith
guys.
has some sort of
I'm going to
secrets
trip
on.
this guy. Watch
Arthur
me."
Smith has some sort of
Don't bring
secret on
memories.
someone on the NFL. How the fuck is he still in the NFL? He's dreadful.
John O. Smith.
I
That's
think-
how.
Well,
think,
you're right.
um,
Yeah.
That's how.
And John O. Smith had his best year nowhere near Arthur Smith.
As far away as physically possible, and then
Jeez.
still got traded.
you know,
true.
John O. Smith's like, you're going to the Steelers. He's like, oh, fuck me. You
Back to that idiot.
Back to the Rodgers question. I think maybe Rodgers has kind of like accepted that, hey, couple things that I'm not that guy anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not the sheriff anymore. Like I just got to sort of do what I can do within my now limited abilities within the offense. So that's apparently a lot of their. I was watching a clip they were talking about a lot of their screen. It's a lot of like screen passes, little quick outs, and like
Call me
That
crazy,
kind of
but
stuff.
I think Rodgers will be the best quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger for the Steelers.
oh, it's a low bar.
I know it's
It's
a
a-
low bar.
it's a low bar, but it's probably a fair
I think he
comment.
will be
Do you
quite
know-
comfortably.
With Rodgers, and I don't have a better way of phrasing this, but when you know it's your last year and
That's
you're
what I was
going
gonna
into it
say,
for your
yeah.
last year, the little things don't piss you off.
yeah.
Yeah, you just
The little
enjoy
things,
it.
you're not going to bite back. You're not going to be like, no, this is my way, blah,
I
blah,
think
blah.
they call that rose-colored goggles. When you go,
He's
when,
kinda
when,
like-
when you know it's
yeah.
over, so
Well,
everything just said
He knows it's the last ride.
the meeting's just sitting there going, "I'm going to miss this. I'm going to miss
Yeah.
this idiot getting the routes."
Well, not
right
necessarily
now."
miss it, but he's like I can't change anything now. It's all set in their way and
Yeah.
how they do things. It's just like, nah, it is what it is. I'll just
Just
do whatever
play
they want.
football.
I
I
don't.
actually just
I
don't
hope you
really
have
care.
I just hope you have a really enjoyable last.
I think that's what he's thinking. I just want to go play football, have some fun.
I hope they're fun. I hope he throws it to Metcalf as much
I
as
tell you
he
what he's really thinking. He's like, I hope McCarthy sucks and they just trade me.
can. Show me to the Vikings.
No, I still get my way.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's not really fussed about the money or anything like that.
Nah,
he just
he's
wants
loaded.
to just play and whatever happens.
So
happens.
get through the season, enjoy it, and then go off to his ayahuasca trips permanently.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think we'll. I think we will rarely hear from Aaron Rodgers.
No,
when
see, I
he
disagree. I
retires.
think he'll be a pretty
Matt-
regular
Matt-
in the media. You know why? Because I
Pat
think
McAfee.
he likes the spotlight, man.
You think he's
I
a bit of
lo-
a secret spotlight?
He's a secret little star.
He's the guy that says, "Oh no, I hate being on camera," and then when the
Yeah.
camera comes out, he's like, "Oh god,
Yeah.
how did I get
Yeah,
caught?"
he's like
here
I
flicking
again?"
his hair
I
up
don't
and
think
shit.
he'd be like a mainstream ESPN sort of
Probably
thing.
No,
not.
he'll do like McAfee and that sort of stuff.
McAfee,
Or, you know, he
he's,
might start
and
his
he's
own
actually
podcast.
quite good on that. If
Yeah.
you catch his
Probably
clips,
you probably do like podcast stuff.
Yeah.
I imagine he'd be the sort of guy that any like famous podcast that asks him to go on, he'd be like, "Yeah, cool, I'll come on."
Yeah, well, he goes on. He's been on Rogan
He's on
twice
Rogan.
now.
Like
yeah.
I think he'd probably do that sort
We
of guy.
should ask him.
Yeah, hey, shoot him a
He
message.
should jump on.
You never know unless you're asked, do you?
Hey, if you don't ask, the answer's always no.
Yes.
no, if you don't ask,
And in
it's
fairness-
better to ask for forgiveness
The permission.
I
than
don't think,
permission.
so what, we've got to kidnap them and make them come on the podcast and then go, okay, sorry for kidnapping you.
Yes.
Sorry, Aaron.
But now you're here.
And we'll take your freshly installed door handle off so we can't leave the door.
We cannot take that door handle off. It'll never go back on.
It'll be another 5 years before he puts it back on.
All right, you malakas, let's get out of here. Hey, shout out to Brocky being back.
last
Love you,
question?
mate. We missed you. No, that was the last question.
Shout out to all the questions. That's
Bang.
great fun.
Exactly. That was
Shout out
great.
the questions. I seriously, every time I post something, I'm shocked again by how much interaction stuff we get. So I appreciate everyone sending the questions.
I'm not shocked. We love our fans and our fans love us.
Very true. Very true.
I
That's
don't
very
know
true.
why.
Yeah,
Anyway, we're
it's-
awesome.
It's a mystery wrapped in an enigma.
Yeah.
No, we're
Don't know
awesome,
why.
bro.
I think it's mainly me.
It is most definitely not you.
I think it's mainly Brock.
It's the George arc. It's the villain arc for George that really gets the people going.
You think so?
It can't be an arc if it's a character base.
It's because Hurts is a top 5 quarterback. That's what it is.
Brock, shut up.
All right, get us out of here. Peace out, everybody.
Ciao.